Hello learners. We will be discussing about various sources of recruitment in this video. Broadly, there are two sources of recruitment. These are internal sources and external sources. Internal sources are promotions, transfers, employee referrals, former employees, retrenched employees, compassionate appointments. And the external sources are college recruitment, competitors and other firms, employment agencies, labor unions, executive search firms, professional associations, internet recruitment. And the last one is media sources. Now, discussing internal recruitment sources in detail. So, the first one is promotion and transfer. Many organizations choose to fill vacancies through promotions or transfers from within whenever possible. Although most often successful, promotions from within have some drawbacks as well. The person's performance on one job may not be a good predictor of performance on another, because different skills may be required on the new job. Next source of internal recruitment is job posting. In the job posting system, the organization notifies its present employees about job openings through the use of bulletin boards, company publications, or personal letters. The purpose of the job posting is to communicate that the job opening exists. Third source is contacts and employee referrals. At least 65% of recruiters are using their employee referral programs to get talent people in India, according to a recruitment trend survey conducted by LinkedIn, shared with Economic Times. Moving on to next source, that is, former employees and applicants. In both cases, there is a time-saving advantage, because something is already known about the potential employee. Former employees are considered an internal source, in the sense that they have ties to the company. Some retired employees may be willing to come back to work on a part-time basis, or may recommend someone who would be interested in working for the company. Last source of internal recruitment is compassionate appointment or job. Compassionate appointment is an appointment in which job is given to legal heir, dependent, who is wife or son or daughter of an employee who was deceased while in the service, or if employee met with an accident which caused permanent disablement while in the service, or went missing for 7 years or more. These sorts of appointments are mainly seen in the government organizations. Before starting with the external sources, I would like to show a very small video on this topic. Well, you all must have understood different external sources now. Explaining in detail, external recruitment sources includes college recruiting. At the college or university level, the recruitment of graduating students is a large-scale operation for many organizations. Most colleges and universities maintain placement offices in which employers and applicants can meet. Competitors and other firms in the industry or geographic area may be the most important source of recruits for positions in which recent experience is highly desired. Next source is employment agencies. Every state in any country, like every state in the United States, has its own state-sponsored employment agency. These agencies operate branch offices in many cities throughout the state and do not charge fees to applicants or employers. For a fee collected from either the employee or the employer, usually the employer, these agencies do some preliminary screening for an organization and put the organization in touch with applicants. Labor unions are a source of certain types of workers. In some industries, such as construction, unions have traditionally supplied workers to employers. A labor pool is generally available through a union, and workers can be dispatched to particular jobs to meet the needs of the employers. Fifth external source can be executive search firms. Executive search, informally headhunting, is the process of recruiting individuals to fill senior executive positions in organizations, especially like chief executive officers or managing directors. Executive search may be performed by an organization's board of directors or by an outside executive search firm hired by the organization. When corporate entities elect to use an outside executive search firm, it is usually because they lack the internal research resources, networks, or evaluative skills to properly recruit for themselves. Next source is competitions at campus. Many companies are now realizing interviews alone are not enough to gauge candidates. Competitions at campus by companies have become a good source today to identify best talented candidate. Many companies like Philips, Godrej, and HCL Technologies are conducting competitions for business management students to identify best talent and who exactly fits to their organization. Philips company has launched Blueprint Case Study Competition that asks students to identify growth areas for the company and propose business plan. Last source of external recruitment is Internet. Organizations first started using computers as a recruiting tool by advertising jobs on a bulletin board service. Now, some employers are not only posting jobs and accepting resumes and cover letters online, but also are conducting employment interviews online. Thank you.